All right, I want to show you a wood stove that I got recently. I need to heat this shop. This is where I work all the time on my days off of my normal job. And it's really cold out here. It's not insulated at all. So my plans are to kind of upgrade this shop in the future. And I'm gonna include those videos as I go along. My first upgrade though is this wood heater. All right, I just finished cleaning it up. It was all rusty. There's a little bit of paint still left on it. But it's a pretty cool little stove. You can see here it comes from Columbus Iron Works Company, Columbus, Georgia. It has some ornamental work there. It has some on the back as well. Also on this side, you can actually see it pretty good there, which is pretty cool. Took all the parts off of it. Now this, I guess the name brand on it's Dandy. And these parts have a number. Each one's numbered. This is D12. This one's D2. I want to kind of refurbish it or restore it. I'm not going to paint it though. I don't want to change it. I don't want to alter it at all. I don't want to put some paint on it. I do want to oil it though. I was thinking about a Dutch oven, and we use Dutch ovens and cast iron skillets and stuff, and we season those with oil. I was thinking, why can't I season this thing with oil? It'll make it look better, and it won't be such an eyesore in the shop, just a big old piece of rusted metal over here. So I'm going to season this thing up. First I'm going to put it back together, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, here it is all put back together. You can see this door opens good. There's no issues there. This thing, let's see if you can see down in there. This will be you can get the ashes out here, shake that around, the ashes will come down, and clean it out right here. So, and this is where it breathes, so there's nothing wrong with that at all. Back on there. And actually, it's a good looking stove. Now this thing's oval or oblong there. I got a piece for the stovepipe, but it's a little bit big, so I'm gonna have to rework that a little bit. But it's not a bad looking stove. Okay, I've blown it off with the air hose. I got most of the stuff off of it, the dust and everything. I've got the roughness off with sandpaper and a steel brush. So now I'm just gonna, just like I would my Dutch oven, I'm gonna kind of season it. What I have here is just Howard cutting board oil or butcher block oil. It says colorless, odorless, and tasteless. Food grade. It doesn't need to be food grade, but that's what I have on hand. So I'm just going to oil it up a little bit and see how it looks. Okay, well here's the final product. It's a little oily to touch, obviously. That'll soak in just as it would with a Dutch oven or whatever, but it actually turned out pretty good. It darkened it up quite a bit, and you don't have the rough surface rust on it that I did. So it looks good. I think it'll last for a long time in here, and I think it's big enough that it will heat it up. I might put a little fan behind it possibly, push some of that heat out into the shop because I'm going to put it on the outside wall. That's what it looks like. Turned out, I think, pretty good. Man, actually looks really good. It's not all solid black, but it turned out really good. All right, well there's my idea of how to restore an old wood stove. Just oil it down, kind of re-season it like you would a Dutch oven. I think it turned out pretty good. Looks good to me, and I got the result I was looking for. I think it'll last a long time. I can always go back and re-oil it, brighten it up again if I want to. Well, I hope this idea helps you. I think restoring it with a little oil is better than painting it. It might be something you want to try for your old wood stove. Don't forget to check out my other videos on the channel, and don't forget to be on the lookout for me installing this wood stove here in the shop. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good day.